So, Dark Magician continues to get even more support. Hello everyone and welcome to Dark Magical Gaming. As you probably saw earlier today, we got yet another Dark Magician support card announced. This time it is in the form of a card called Chronicle Magician. It is a level 7 Dark Spellcaster effect monster, and the only thing that we know about this card so far is that it is supposedly a Spellcaster type card, appears that has fantastic synergy with Dark Magician, in honor of the 25th anniversary of the original release of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga. So, taking a look at the artwork on this card, we see that this is definitely some upgraded version of Dark Magician, as it appears to me that he is wearing the same style of robes and outfit as Dark Magician wears. This is almost sort of a White Knight style looking card. One thing I did notice that a couple of the other people in the Dark Magician chat group earlier also noticed was that he does not have a rod or a scepter anymore. Rather, he has a book. I don't think that this is Secrets. What is that? Book of Secret Arts or Magic Formula. I think this is a completely new book. Also, if you look in the background, you can see that there is the Dark Magical Circle. So I do think that this card is directly linked to the Dark Magician archetype. When it said that the card had synergy with Dark Magician, my heart immediately dropped, and I said, what if it is just a level 7 Dark Monster Spellcaster that they just mean, oh, you can XYZ summon with it? I think this card directly supports Dark Magician. So, what could this card's effect be? I've seen a lot of theories about this card searching the Eye of Timaeus. I hope that's not true. This card would be a 0 for me if that was the effect. The only Timaeus I'm playing in my deck is the new Dragon Timaeus come February. But I have a couple of effects in mind that I have been running through my head throughout the course of today. So we're going to take a couple seconds and look at those effects that I feel as if could happen as part of this card's effects. So let's pull those up now and take a look at them. So the first one here, let me make this bigger so you'll be able to see. Okay. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by revealing Dark Magician in your hand. You can only special summon Chronicle Magician once per turn this way. This card's name becomes Dark Magician while on the field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. So basically, if you couldn't already tell, this is basically a version of, this is just the Dark Magician version of Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. I do feel as if this is an effect that we could get. This is an effect that's a little more realistic for the deck, I feel like, other than more so than the second effect that I've prepared for you. I could definitely see this being this style of card for this deck. Ways to be able to take advantage of having those vanilla monsters in your hand. As far as attack stats, it would either be the same as Dark Magician, or it would be the opposite, such as cards like Magician of Dark Illusion. So, that is the first effect, and going into the second effect here, this is a little more competitive, I guess, style effect that I prepared here. You can only use each of the following effects of Chronicle Magician once per turn. You can discard this card from your hand, add up to 2 copies of Dark Magician and or Dark Magician Girl from your deck or your graveyard to your hand. You can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon any number of Dark Magician and or Dark Magician Girl from your hand. They gain 1000 attack and they cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. Anytime you make a card that is able to search multiple copies of something and special all of them, I feel like it has to have major restrictions on it. So during the turn you activate either of these cards' effects, you cannot summon monsters except monsters that list Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl in their card text. So this shuts off being able to go into crazy extra deck plays other than stuff in your own engine. This would be a card I'd like to see. In reality, you would probably see this card having a little bit more of a cost, such as something like this. having to banish multiple cards, and this would still be okay as well because you have cards like Magician's Souls, you have cards like Apprentice Illusion Magician being able to discard cards from your hand. So what do you think about these effects? Do you think that either one of these are realistic, or do you think that this card is going to be a complete bust? With the art that they've put into this card, it does look to me as if this could be a retrain of Magician of Dark Illusion. So I do think this is either going to be able to special summon itself from your hand, or be able to summon Dark Magician Girl from your hand, and maybe have some kind of bonus effect on it as well. Hopefully it is not a tribute monster. You could also get into the argument of effects like the new Timaeus Dragon, where it would send a Dark Magician card you control from your field or your hand to the graveyard to special summon and do something there. So what do you think about this card? I'd love to know your thoughts on it. Please leave your own effects in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. I'd love to read what you think this card could potentially do. I do think that the last jump promo that we had revealed of this was the Marauding Captain retrain of the girl, and I think we got the effect 2 or 3 days after they announced that it was coming out, so hopefully we don't have to wait too long for this card. Very excited. Always great to see more Dark Magician support getting put out into circulation. Still marking the days off of my calendar, waiting for February to get here, as well as the end of the month with the 2021 10 of Ancient Battles, so we can finally have Magician Salvation. Looking forward to picking back up this deck in the very near future. I'm going to be releasing a teaser trailer for the Season 2 of the Dark Magician Journey sometime in the very near future, so be on the lookout for that. There's also going to be more videos of Phantom Knights coming up in the near future as I'm preparing for a 3v3 in Greensboro in 2 weeks. So trying to get my Phantom Knight deck ready for that. That is what I'll be playing for the event, and by the time all of that is said and done, we will have the Mega Tins release, and I will be able to put Dark Magician back together. Yet again, I have a very spicy build in mind. I've been doing some research and talking to some of the best Dark Magician players that are out there, so definitely keep checking back for more videos on Dark Magician. Until next time, this is Mike from Dark Magical Gaming.